Oh, fuck, man. Okay, March 23rd, 11:54 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian. I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick!
Pearls? Where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away.
What? A really strong power? Maya?
Mr. Nick, your phone is...
It's from Gumshoe! How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto. Whew, that's good, pal. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where Tequila and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but... What? We don't have any more time! If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. Damn it. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent? Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. Mia! It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away. She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. The Berry Big Circus! Gumshoe! Is there a circus in town right now? Oh, there's only one, pal. The Berry Big Circus! Maya's somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey! Draw a circle on that map! About 300-foot radius of the main tent! Hurry! And? I could see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe! There's also a mailbox! Okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. I heard her! An old office building. Okay, good stuff, pal. Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck! Good luck! I'll call you later, so don't let your battery down, okay, pal? Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry! Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? Holy fuck. Holy shit. It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. March 23rd, 12:05 p.m., District Court, Courtroom number 3. Okay, we're still going. Okay, thank God. I was afraid that this was going to be too short. Okay, we're still going. Oh, I need a minute. I just guzzled all of my coffee. Okay, let's go. Court will now reconvene. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? Does it have something within it? Like, maybe it's that suicide letter? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. I really want nothing to do with this. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain
Who exactly is guilty of murder?
I understand.
Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews?
Of course I have. You have seen it before?
That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets?
Yes, please, tell me, what is so special about this bear that's cut open apart?
All right. Why does she...
Why does she know about this bear?
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time.
Oh?
At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item.
Oh my god, is that where the suicide note is?
Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it.
A small jewelry box.
So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it? Yes. Looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Well, yes, this is superb craftsmanship.
I mean, hell, that sounds pretty cool.
Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It looks like there really was something to that bear after all.
Yeah. Now we just gotta figure out what it is. I'm still of the idea it might actually be the hidden place with the suicide. A puzzle?
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine. True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So, what kind of puzzle is this exactly? So you can take it apart. And how would one go about doing that?
Well, you first turn its tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh, yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh, this is most interesting. I'm having fun. Where can I buy one? A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. Oh, come on, let him have some fun. Oh, this is amazing. I feel back into the days of my youth once again. Don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on. I'm having fun. I think he's lost it. Oh, come on, God damn it, I love you, Judge. So, what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? Edison And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Oh. Huh?
It is a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Oh, then this is a present from you?
That's right. It is a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Yes, let's do that. So, who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are that many people with this same bear in this country.
I wonder if that's like a real thing.
But this looks like it can be easily broken, especially if someone wanted to get what's inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's been broken.
Fair enough. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew.
The two of you? Huh. And then of course that means Mr. Ungard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. I mean... Okay. Again, I'm still of the idea that I think that maybe what's hidden inside that bear is the suicide note. Oh, got updated. Cool. Only Karita and Andrews know how to open it. Oh, okay. Neat. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box?
What's inside? Oh my god, I hope it's candy.
That's right. Oh, wait, no, not about the candy. God damn it, Judge. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness?
Yes?
You're the only one who can open this. Please.
There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted? What is that? It looks like a... Son of a bitch, is that the suicide note?
I don't think we need to guess at what that is. Do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note.
The suicide note?
The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impacts. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself.
But interestingly enough, only Juan and Miss Andrews knew about it.
It seems Celestia Impacts had very beautiful handwriting, and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
I hate to say this, but can I look at it? It might have the information that we need. Order! Witness, did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because it had already been taken by the killer.
Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known.
I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it for her sake.
I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud.
Very well. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. In her note, Celestia Impacts left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Ungard. About being engaged to Corrida and Ungard's role in destroying that. Okay, I'm kind of happy that we're not actually being thrown exactly what she wrote down. It makes it a little bit more impactful that you're being left to imagine the sort of torment that she had written down. But then again, with a subject as serious as suicide and all that, I do appreciate how this game is kind of going about it. I mean, granted, obviously what I'm saying might go out the window if we end up getting all of the details, like what exactly she wrote down, but how they're handling it, you know? By telling us, but not actually telling us, you know? And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. And that's all Miss Impacts had to say.
There is one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Ungard.
Then what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness?
Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word!
Matt Ungard values, above all else, his refreshing like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost!
Oh shit. Found inside the figurine. It tells of Ungard's horrible misdeeds. Oh shit. It's Ungard's fault that woman killed herself! And this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that! How terrible! What a selfish person! I guess there are slime ball lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too.
There's no room for doubt here. Mr. Tequila's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note, and the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant.
But wait a minute, how did Ungard know about the note? Unless Andrews kind of talked about it.
Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house.
It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish.
He deserves no sympathy from anyone!
How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do.
I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. There are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of the situation through one of those.
The gavel is already in the judge's hand, Phoenix, hurry!
The suicide note or the figurine, which one of these should I pursue? The suicide note!
Objection!
Please wait, Your Honor! Oh man, look at that lawyer.
He's still going at it?
It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. I think Your Honor believes that Matt Ungard killed in order to obtain this note.
Yes, that is correct. Will everybody shut the fuck up?
But that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there is a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Kurita until the night of the murder. If that is the case, I say that Matt Ungard could not have known what was written on this note.
Oh! I didn't think of it that way.
Exactly. But I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said.
Okay, everybody shut the fuck up! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one.
Unfortunately, I think he believes differently.
I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. The camera.
What is that?
It's a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying? Oh my. Were they voyeurs?
No, what the fuck, man? What the? I can't believe he suggested that. But that spy camera was in my possession. Matt Ungard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Kurita, was being spied on.
Okay, now we're gonna extend this case into that. Okay.
His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt Ungard.
We're dragging. Yeah. Okay.
Order! Order! For the love of God, I will tape all of your mouths shut! Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
You. Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities.
Well, sort of.
Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright.
I see you're all confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not the same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch. Using this.
Gumshoe's detector.
Yep.
Gumshoe's bug sweeper.
By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. And apparently he was also playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with Sherman.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything? Oh, I like Smash Bros.
What?
Matt and God's fingerprints were on that. Oh yes, I main Bowser. He's fun. Oh, well, I kind of main Samus, but okay. Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh?
What am I supposed to say to that evidence?
I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Ungod learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along.
He got me good this time.
I don't have anything to counter that.
And people are still talking. Hey, how was that lawyer thinking?
Mommy, is he... Stop! Don't look at him!
The way he's sweating is just so...
Ew, nasty. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet?
What I'm going to do next?
Is running away like a frightened child work?
No.
I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing.
Well, what is it, Mia?
There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate.
Something he should investigate?
I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance.
Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Well... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did... Oh, thank God it doesn't actually show me. Okay, that's good. God, thank goodness that they didn't write... Okay, thank God they didn't do that, but... Why didn't they just... Well, I hate to say this, why don't we just expand on the suicide note?
Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about?
Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go?
God damn it, again? I gotta draw this out. I have an objection, Your Honor.
Good. That is about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright.
Your Honor! The defense has no intention of letting this go so easily!
You're beginning to sound desperate.
That's just your imagination, Your Honor.
Well, I have a vivid imagination, I must say.
Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing.
Hey, isn't that what I just said? Freaking copycat, you little parrot. I want to smack you.
So you're telling me that I forgot something?
You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. Am I right? Actually examine the note?
That is Miss Impact's suicide note, right?
Who knows?
I mean,
Sure, the suicide note was found inside this bear. But this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago. Which means... the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed.
Oh!
So,
as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impax or not. That is yet to be even remotely confirmed. Jesus. Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting... Mr. Wright, Are you saying the suicide note is a fake?
Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Ungard.
Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? I am digging myself a grave. My reputation is going to be fucking ruined by the end of this. How dare you!
Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There's no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever.
But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it.
What?
Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. That's like my 7th pair of glasses that has been broken.
Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you?
You wrote it so you could use it to frame Miss Matt on guard. I did no such thing.
Right! If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory.
Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution. That's enough!
Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on this suicide note? As the defense has stated, the handwriting is yet to be analyzed.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible.
That's impossible!
This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate.
Fuck, they need to find her. God damn it, please, Gumshoe, I'm begging you, find her, man!
Handwriting analysis is my butt. That's just the lawyer trying to buy more time. Please don't skip this into another day. Ungard is guilty. Look, and he can tell you that. I think we've reached the end of the line. Please, for the love of God, find some way to extend this further. Guilty! 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 Oh God, please let it be Gumshoe. What is that sound? What is that catchy tune? It's Gumshoe. Hello, Gumshoe. What is with him and what's that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away. What? What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I don't know what to say. Besides, I'm sorry. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going on? We found his hideout, pal. But the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm gonna keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little more time. But don't tell me we don't have any more. Guilty, guilty, guilty. God damn it, somebody. Ugh. God, I'm gonna be pulling out all my hair. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't. For us to come this far and... Oh! What is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. Huh? I can't do that. Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? You're too addicted to Monster Hunter. Yes, you're on. Also, wait, what? Was that about Monster Hunter? I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after... Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch!
Take that! Got it.
Mr. Edgeworth! Please, you gotta buy some more time.
Court is in session. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying?
Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but... I'm reluctant to do this, however. It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. No! I really can't do anything! Court is now adjourned for the day. Fuck!
Objection!
Edgeworth?
Please wait, Your Honor.
Edgeworth? What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
30 minutes? For what purpose?
We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time.
But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes?
I believe we can, Your Honor.
But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow?
30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I am asking for.
Please, Your Honor. Very well. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. If it's giving Gumshoe more time, god damn it.
The court will now take its final recess of the day.
March 23rd, 2:04 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation?
The killer. Looks like he got away again.
30 minutes? We can't find her in that time.
Report.
Ah! Is that Mr. Edgeworth?
We don't have time. Just spit it out.
Right. Looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away.
A few things?
Can we use any of them as evidence?
Oh, I thought you would ask, pal. I got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over.
Okay, good. Really?
That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first.
We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran.
What?
Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I had to. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now.
Sounds bad. I really hope he doesn't get into too much trouble over this. God damn it, he's sacrificing a lot to save Maya.
With my hunk of junk car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me.
All right. Just get here in one piece.
I'm on a mission and no one can stop me now, sir. No one! I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light.
Items left by the murderer. Maybe there's something among them that'll be decisive enough to end this.
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me!
No one can stop me.
Gumshoe? What happened?
It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help.
But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them.
No! We can't let that happen!
Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance.
Oh, why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? Wait. No. Damn it. Channel it. No. Damn it. Wait! That's it! I remember! There was something that Gumshoe said earlier that really pissed me off about Francisca. She's got a tracker on him! There is a way! That's right, there is a way! What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. Wait. Oh, profiles, right. Karma!
Why are you bringing up Francisca at a time like this?
She's got a tracker on him. Oh, I see.
I'll try to get in contact with her. The chances are slim, but she's all we have.
Francisca. Will she even want to help us? Edgeworth.
What is it?
I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty. But what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, Defense Attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death.
Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
The verdict.
Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here?
Yes, bailiff?
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do.
Jeez. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. I'm getting lightheaded. I never thought I'd be saying that I would be getting extremely stressed over this, but by God, I'm getting extremely stressed over this right now. Gumshoe gets in a wreck, but he's got something that might help us out, and we actually have to ask for Francisca's help. Edgeworth put his career on the line, and now we're putting our career on the line. God damn. I need a break. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.